What's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another live installment. I am your host, Max. Welcome. Welcome to another one. It is Tuesday. We're a few days out. They still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we're about 3 days out from the USC game. The USC game is going to be a really big game. All eyes are going to be on that game. It should be another game where it's most viewed, out throughout college sports. So hold on. Expect that to be a really big game viewership wise. Networks are going to be there, and I believe that's a early game. That's a noon kickoff game, and so yeah, man, it's going to be exciting. That's going to be a big game, and the theme is I was watching some well off media videos, reach the people media videos, and the theme is how they're going to respond. Um, so that's the theme, how they're going to respond. So we're going to see. Peace, peace to you, peace. Now what did you say here? USC doesn't want to be considered racist since that's what you will call them if you lose. So I got buffs in a shootout. I'm not sure who you're talking to, me or you're not talking to me. Like I don't consider nobody racist if they lose. I don't know what kind of comment that is. Um, I'm not sure. Like, yeah, that's a crazy comment. But anyway, I'm just gonna ignore it. Um, so I wanted to go over together, Coach Prime weekly presser. He said some things that was interesting. He answered a lot of questions in his press conference. If you, yeah, it's a troll. He answered a lot of questions in his press conference, and the the feeling I got after the press conference is they're not ready for USC. That is the feeling I got. Now, why they're not ready, I put that on the coaches and why they're not ready. You know what I mean? But I got the feeling that they're not ready. But here's the thing though, the positive thing you take away from it is they're 3-1. They're having a winning season so far. And so yeah, that's a positive thing. The way they performed against TCU was great, but a lot of people are saying TCU they didn't have enough film footage on the team as a whole. But the other teams are starting to gather footage, and they're starting to analyze the team, and they're starting to poke holes at their weaknesses. That's just what it's all about. And then it's just all about making adjustments and like that. And I went back and watched the game again because on my other channel I recorded the game, so I watched it in its entirety. And they really couldn't get the run going. They just couldn't. They for whatever reason, um, only they know why they couldn't get the run going. I don't know. Like I can only just sit here and speculate on why they couldn't get that run going. Was it that the Oregon defensive line was they just that good? Or because it's like they abandoned the run and they just went pass heavy. And if you go pass heavy, if I'm a defensive person, I'm thinking if you're gonna pass, I'm thinking 90% of the time I'm gonna throw the house at you and take a gamble until you start getting me guessing again. It's just like when you're playing the game, if you're playing against somebody and they keep passing and they're not keeping you guessing, you can figure it out. And so I don't know what is that? Is that just the preparation? Is it the play calling? What is it? Because you guys have a lot of talent on that team. There's a lot of talent on that team. You have a lot of speedsters on that team. Um, you could do some things to what do they call it? You could do some things to maximize the talent that you have. And but like again, like I said, I'm not a coach or anything like that. I just saw you guys abandoning the pat. I mean the rush. I mean the run. And then McCaskill got in right at the last minute. I don't particularly agree with that because the game is out of reach at that point. I wouldn't want to take a risk or a gamble getting him banged up when the game don't mean anything at that point. But I'm not privy to the what do you call it? The practices or anything like that. I don't know how he's responding. I don't know. But if like my thing is if he's suited up, then I'm not sure why he's not playing. And then well, maybe he's just still coming back and coach already explained it, so we're gonna go over that. But how about Smoke though? Like, why is he not running like more? Because you got some with a team like USC, you need some big backs to pick up these short yardages and stuff like that. This is a game of inches. You know, we used to take it 10 yards at a time and break that field down. 10 yards at a time, move those chains. Um, so yeah, man, it's I got the feeling they're not ready. And I don't know how you fix that in a week. But they can though. We'll see. Because that's the theme of that practice. How will you guys respond? And then they also told the team, like, here's your scouting report, what other teams think of you. And coaches, you gotta be a little careful beating up on the players because this is on you. When it comes to the schemes and stuff, that's on you. If you got schemes that's really easy to figure out, that's on you. That is on you. So how are the coaches going to respond? That's what I want to know. How are the coaches going to respond? Because of these players, like I said, I wish I was a fly on the wall to see these practices, just to see like, are everybody playing hard? You shouldn't at this level. You shouldn't have to motivate a player to play hard. Not at this level. That means it could be something else going on. Like usually at that level, I mean, I've been to Virginia Tech practices back when Vic was there. All of them was working hard. You didn't have to tell them. Everybody was like playing for a position, like if you're playing for a position, you don't have to tell somebody that to work hard, they supposed to automatically do it. But this is a different day and age, man. These young people respond differently. Some people don't respond well to criticism. You got to be careful how you talk to them or you're going to lose them. And he mentioned Kermani McLean while he's not playing. Well, we did see him play a little bit on special teams, and because he was on that bootleg punt situation where he tackled the lineman, the defensive lineman that tried, that went on that trick play. He tackled him, and then he also had another tackle on another play, and I thought it was really good. But you're really not going to really know what he's about until those bright lights come on. You're really not going to know. He could show up with the bright lights, but if it's something with an attitude situation with him, which I'm suspecting it is, because now remember, this is what Coach Prime said. Now there's three sides to the story. I don't never go with just one side, and I'm just telling y'all now, just from the rip, this is not a channel where I tell them what they want to hear. I just call it how I see it. You know what I mean? Like how I see it looking from the outside. I'm not going to keep saying, "Oh, you guys are going to do it." That was just you're just going to do it. No, 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 no. USC is a bona fide situation. USC is better than Oregon. They're better. They're better than them. They're better than them, man. That's just what I'm going to say to you. Jerry Rice's son is just tearing it up. He's tearing it up. And the other two wide receivers and the running backs, the two running backs, they're tearing it up. And so if it's all about how you respond at this point. but I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat and say like, oh no, they good. They're good. Is everything going to be all right? No, everything ain't going to be all right, especially if it's a scheme situation. If I'm the defense and I've already did the skinny on you, right? And I know he's in that shotgun, I'm thinking 90% of the time he gonna pass. I'm throwing the house at him. Now, until you guys make me respect you, and okay, they just ran one on us and got 10 yards. Oh, we threw the house at him again. Oh, he don't bootlegged it and then he don't dumped it off in the flat and burn us for another 10 yards. Now I'm gonna respect it. I'm like, okay, he in the shotgun, but I don't know if he gonna run on 3rd and 8. Is he gonna run on 3rd and 8 or he gonna pass? You know, but when you abandon the run and you don't establish a running game, it seems to me then, I don't know, is that a personnel issue or is it a coach issue? Is it the scheme? You know what I mean? You got to come up with some new plays in your arsenal or something. You know, I don't know. I don't know what it is. And you said the line can't block. They're gonna have to block this game. You know what I mean? They got to. Marcus Miller, you said I said that Coach Prime is lying and don't know what's best for the team. Did I say that? I don't know. I don't remember saying that. I said there's 3 sides to the story. There's his side, there's Kermani's side, and there's the truth. I'm not there. So I can't just take one side. I don't know what's going on with the kid. Is something mentally going on? Is he a freshman that is having a hard time adjusting? What's the reason for him not showing up to practice? I mean, showing up to a meeting. Is he having a hard time adjusting? Is he going through some type of is he midwife? Did I say that before I block him? Give me a second. Midwife, did I say that? Did I say coach was lying? Oh, we got some trouble up in here. Hold on. Let me highlight it. So my homegirl, this is my homegirl, I know her. Did you get anything, midwife, that I said coach was lying? Because I'm about to send Marcus to the bushes. Marcus, it don't matter what you're saying at this point. I'm getting ready to send you with some cookies and some Doritos to the bushes, meaning I'm gonna block you. But I'm gonna see what my homegirl's saying first. Okay, midwife, I didn't say that. So now, midwife, from the context of I'm talking, did I say coach was lying? Like, no, you didn't get that context. So Marcus, what you talking about? What you talking about? Yeah, well, you said block me. Who are you? Well, then what you listening for? If I ain't nobody, then go somewhere. But I'm getting ready to send you permanently to the bushes, though. And I'm gonna get you said, well, your mother don't know shit. How about that? Your mother don't know shit. How about that? Yeah, don't get in your feelings. Go talk to your mother. Your mother should have raised you better. Sitting up here instead of you online trying to sit up here and start trouble, your mother should have raised you better. Now I gotta raise you, and I don't even know you. So go ahead and take some Doritos, right? Take some Doritos, take some Frito-Lay chips, and go to the damn bushes. Oh, hold on, y'all. I had to get him. Hold on. You see what happened when parents don't take the time to raise their kids, right? Now, Marcus, get out of here. Yeah, what I was saying, guys, I just had to get Marcus. There's more to the story. It could be a situation where he's having a hard time adjusting. He seems like he's a quiet kid from I don't know him personally. He just graduated high school. You know, he's in a big time situation here. And it could be that he needs some more time to adjust. It doesn't really mean that, he's purposely trying to mess off or whatever. But when you plan for a team like this, your film study and your practices, everything counts. Everything counts. So, and like Coach Prime said, he watches how long that you study on the film. It's not just he's singling him out. That's just he goes with everybody like that. How long are you studying film? Are you prepared? What are you doing in practice? And then he said he either missed a meeting or showed up late. Then now I see why he's not playing. You know, now I see why he's not playing. But what's his side of the story? We're not going to get his side of the story because he's not going to say, because they'll kick him off the team. He won't play. If he responds to this, he will not play. So that's where his parents step in. His parents got to step in and like, listen, okay, he's not showing up to practice. I didn't know that. I mean, I'm showing up to film study. I didn't know that. What's going on with him? You know, is there some problems on the team? Is somebody saying something to him? Because the reason why I say this, I'm spending a little time on him because he'll start anywhere else in the country. They're going to lose him if they don't fix it. They'll lose him after the season. He's transferring at the end of the season because other teams are watching this. They was like, oh, we're going to have a chance to get him now. And he's like, I watched his highlights and stuff. I was like, damn, like, he considered a 5-star. So let me just check him out to see why is he a 5-star. No, he's a bona fide player. He's a bona fide player, and they get Coach Prime getting ready to lose him. He's gonna lose him. I'm seeing with his, I'm observing some stuff, and they're gonna have to sit him down. They're gonna be like, look, what are you adjusting to college well? How are you doing in your classes? Do you have any friends outside? I mean, within the university, are you making friends? Are you, acclimating yourself with the culture? Is there somebody on the team that's bullying you? What's going on? Because the reason why I say that is because I watched his interviews in high school. No, he's all about football. He don't play around when it comes to football. So for him to miss film study and stuff like that, that's concerning to me. Is it a situation where he feel like he should be playing and he's not getting the attention or whatever? Because if they don't fix it, they're gonna lose him. And it's unfortunate. I've seen it happen many, many times before. You called this early in the video and fans were attacking me. Yeah, Blake, don't worry about it, Blake. They're gonna do that. But I just don't like people putting words in my mouth. So that's why I had to send homeboy to the bushes. But I don't, people are gonna troll, people are gonna attack, they're gonna do that. Because you have a situation here where nobody want to be honest. Like, so I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's one thing for the coaches to tell the players, this is what they're saying about you, right? This is what they're saying about you. You're not that good. Well, coach, I'm 3-1. What are you talking about? I'm 3-1. We're 3-1. We're not 0-3. So if you guys want to keep beating up on us, go ahead. So that's telling me y'all don't believe in us. That's what that's telling me. If that's the case, the season's over. The season's over. They're not going to recover from this. I don't like what I heard. I don't like how the coaches are responding. Just from a little bit I saw on these clips, that this game took a lot out of them, and it shouldn't have. They're 3-1. You can't win every game. I mean, you can, but shit, 3-1. Nobody expected them to be 3-1. And it's any given Saturday. You can beat any team. Weird stuff happens. It's a long season. There's injuries, and I saw Caleb Williams throw interceptions before. Weird stuff happens. But it's the scheme situation, man. If these teams are figuring y'all out, and you're not maximizing your players, it's on the coaches. That's what it's on. It's on the players too, because the coaches can't get out there and play. So they, it's on both of them. But 3-1 is a really good look right now. Yeah, they're out of the rankings, but who cares? They'll be back in the rankings. As long as they keep winning, they'll be back in the rankings in no time. They're playing they could be bowl eligible here. And if they're bowl eligible, that's a success. Considering this team was just put together over the summer. Well, over the spring and summer. That's like awesome to be 3-1 right now. I could see if they was 0-3, then that's the issue. But then even I would say then if they're 0-3, I'll be like, they still got the rest of the season, to be 10-3. No, 9-3. When they play 12 games, something like that. Yeah, like 9-3, which is bowl eligible, and it's a successful season. That's a winning season. But he did also answer the question on Alton McCaskill, because I was like, damn, why is he not playing? But I guess they're evaluating him and moving him along. I'm okay with that, because he got his whole career ahead of him. So as long as they move him along when they feel like he's ready, then he should be able to go. But they definitely need that running game. Also, Coach Prime even said it's not just me when he said the scheme. Where do you think I'm getting it from? He said it. He says the schemes. That's what he said. So let's hear it.
I'd like to just commend them on their just chase for greatness on and off the field. Wonderful. I love to hear it. Also, a couple other of my players came to me this past weekend and wanted to do something for single mothers. I thought that was so darn wonderful because there's a period of time in my life where my mother was a single parent, and I just got love for that.
I thought that was awesome too, that the players wanted to do something for single mothers. I thought that was awesome.
So I told them anything they want to do, I'm all in. And that was tremendous. That's the kind of
Look, I know Coach Prime wish he could play, but he's not playing no more, even though the coaches are playing him. That's what they're doing. They're playing him and not the team.
character our young men have. Great game. As you know, we didn't play our best football. We didn't put our best foot forward, but we took care of all of protocol and watching film, cleaned it up, ready to go into this week. Great challenge ahead of us. First and foremost, I have the utmost respect and love and appreciation for their head coach. This is a bona fide winner, not just a winner, a man who has put a plethora of young men into college, and they care about the character of the men. And I've been watching his journey because I lived in Texas for a while, so Barry Switzer is one of my great guys. So just watching his climb from there and what he did for that program, and then going out to California, what he's doing for USC is commendable. I got love, respect, and appreciation for everything that he's accomplishing. He is one of the upper tier coaches, and I admire him tremendously and his staff. Let's go.
Hey, Coach Ryan Koenigsberg from DMV.
What's going on, boss?
Not much. How you doing?
Excellent.
A lot of times in a game like you had on Saturday, you can learn a lot about your team when you watch the film. Did anyone really stand out to you positively in terms of playing until the zeros were on the clock?
Quite a few of them did. I don't think we really had anybody who just shut it down and quit. The effort might have not been 100%, 110% like we require, but I don't think any of them shut it down. And I'm proud of them. You got to understand that for some people, they have a disdain for what we are and what transpired. To be 3-1 and not satisfied, don't this say a lot about this program? You're 3-1 and you're not satisfied, and you know you can do better. So I'm happy with that understanding and that change of the thought process of this program. And I love where we're headed.
Hi, Coach. Nikki Edwards, CU Sports Report. How are you?
How you doing?
Good. Saw in a recent well-off video that Shiloh was a bit banged up after
Yeah.
the game. How is he doing?
He's doing better. We went to the hospital right after we landed. He's doing much better. We're praying that he heals and he's playing this weekend. He's a viable part of our secondary and our team defensively. He's one of the voices on the defense, and he plays with a certain physicality that we desire and we want. And he's giving me daily updates, trust me. And I'm praying that he can play as a father as well as a coach.
I hope he can play too. Shiloh is a really big part of that defense, and he's a leading tackler. And if you notice, he's always near the ball. If he's, he works his assignment, his block area, whatever block he's covering, he's always near that ball though. And for him not to play, excuse me, for him not to play, that's a pretty big hit. But they would just have to have somebody step up in his place. And they would have to have someone step up. I know with that type of injury, he's just waiting for doctor's clearance. And if he feel okay, it takes a little while, but depending on how severe it is. I know he said he saw blood. That same thing happened to me a couple times. When it first happened to you, you don't know what's going on. You think you really damaged something, really. What you did, I mean, your kidneys ain't, but that'll heal over time. It's just you got to get rest, and you'll be fine. He'll be back. He probably could be back for this game here. It just depending on how quickly his body responds. The same thing with Travis. It's just a waiting game, and he waiting for doctor's clearance. Doctors be like, okay, now you can go back to practice. You can play. That's all he's waiting on, and it's just his body, just whatever in his body heals. Those injuries is not fun. But so yeah, he answered that question with Shiloh. Shiloh's out there playing. I keep calling him Shiloh. I mean Shiloh, excuse me. He's out there playing hard. And I don't know. He said he landed on his kidney. Was it that play when him and that receiver popped each other and then he fell down? I don't know. He was in on a lot of other big plays and big hits as well. But yeah, he's definitely needed. He's definitely needed, man. So let's see what happens Saturday if he's out there. I know he want to be out there, especially USC game. He definitely want to be out there, but his health is first though. So at least he's all right. At least they know what it is. That ain't fun though when you go to that bathroom and you go to urinate and that happens. That's not fun. No, it's not. That happened to me. I was boxing, and unfortunately, I got hit too many times in the damn kidney. And usually, with amateur boxing, you have your guard on and you got your pads on. We didn't have pads on to protect that area. Olympic boxing, they usually have those pads on. We didn't have that. We were just like sparring. And we got a little rough house, and the next thing you know, I had to go to the bathroom and I almost passed out when that happened. I almost passed out. Okay. I ain't know what was going on. I don't know if I don't know if I like I damaged something, but it was in kidney shots. That's why I don't like. You got to be careful. Football is dangerous, but he'll be all right. You said it happens too with STD. I got hit with a kidney shot. This ain't no STD. He said it on the plane. He said when he got off the plane that he was on a well-off media. I'm glad they do these videos, right? When he got off the plane, he was like, nah, something ain't right. And he told his brother, Dion Jr., what was wrong. And he was like, damn. Yep. Yeah, that is not, I'm telling you, that's not pretty. So yeah, but the doctor, they took care of him. Probably told him to get some rest. They took X-rays or whatever they did. I'm pretty sure they did that for him and to see what kind of damage. But yeah, that and the hit Travis took is not fun either. So it sucks though, but he'll be back.
Hi, Coach Adam Lister, your 24/7
How you doing, sir?
So
How did Alton McCaskill's body hold up getting some of those reps, and what's kind of your plan for him going
Alton
forward?
is first of all one of the best character young men that I've ever come to know. Wonderful family. Mother has done a wonderful job with him as well as his siblings. He's getting better and better. We want to see him hit it, a little more physicality, get the shoulders over a little bit. But as you can see, he has it. He just has to put it together in due time, but he will. I don't doubt him for nothing. He's a great running back, but we have a backfield full of guys that can get the job done, but he's special.
Hey, Coach, Pat Graham, Associated Press.
All right, what do you guys think about that? So he said he needed a little bit more physicality. He needed to lower the shoulder pad. It seemed like something you get the rest. Sound like he need to get the rust off to me. That's what you do in a game. He just need to play. It sounds like from what he's saying right there, he just need to get the rust off because he hadn't played in like what a year. He hasn't taken a football like a game football hit in over a year. You know, so that's what it sounds like. It just sounds like they just need to put him out there, and which they did. You know, in the fourth quarter, they put him out there for a little bit. I guess it's just to work that rust off. You said if he's so great, why isn't he running? He I don't know if you know, Dave, he got injured. He got injured, unfortunately. And that's why he hadn't run in the whole year. He was rehabbing. You said too many running backs in the house, only one ball. Man, I was looking at, funny you say that. I was looking at, I think it was Alabama's roster. I can't remember who it was. I think it's Alabama. Man, you know how many DBs they have? I know most of them don't go in the travel squad, right? They had about like 25. I'm like, damn, their defensive back room is heavy. They had like 25 or more than that, actually. But, you know, I know most of them don't travel or whatever, but I'm like, man, they're loaded. A lot of them were freshmen, though. And, yeah, it was roughly about 25. And then they had, with the safety position, they had a lot at safety, too. So that's a lot. And we got, how many running backs? We got Dillon, Smoke, McCaskill, Wilkerson, Offendahl. I say Hankerson already. We got about 6 or more. I think we got another one. I just can't remember his name. I think he's like a freshman. Man, sound like they might be overrated this year. They was trying to work that quarterback, trying to see who's going to be their quarterback, Alabama. But it looks like they're going back with what's his name for the next game. You said 5 stars are watching to see what happened with Kermani. See, the thing is, getting back like with him, Coach Prime gonna say it in a minute. Bro, you homesick? Because it happens. But he got his family there with him though. So it's not, I guess I don't know if it's much more than that because he got his mother and his sister there with him. That's a plus. That his because I saw him one time at practice. I saw them standing there. But I just have to keep remembering he just graduated high school, but he got his whole career. I mean, shoot, he got what, another 3 years to go? I think he's going to be fine wherever he goes. If he stays at Colorado, then that's cool. But wherever he goes, he should be fine. Sometimes some things are just not the right fit. But hopefully it's not the case here. because I would hate to lose him because what I saw in that game, the way he tackled that 300-pound guy, the guy tried to stiff arm him and he ducked it and got him. And then the other play where he upended the guy and he caused a fumble. And I'm like, man, he's showing some promise. But like Coach said, if he missing some stuff, and then I don't know.
I guess when you put on tape of Caleb Williams, what stands out to him?
Everything. The kid is a playmaker. Deserves the Heisman Trophy a year ago, which he secured. I love to see his personality.
You said Saban lost Jalen Hurts due to pulling him, but wasn't he leaving anyway though? Wasn't that his last year or whatever? I remember when he pulled him and put what's his name, and I never forget it. I remember that.
On commercials and on pressers. He's the epitome of class.
Wait, did he transfer after that? I can't remember. It's been a while.
And confidence in what he brings to the table. He makes plays. He makes that team go. He's a handful.
Just Ray, did he transfer after that, or
Yes.
did he transfer after that, or did he go to the NFL? I can't remember. No, if Travis, I can't see Travis missing a meeting. But what happened was one time Coach Prime had benched Shiloh, I keep saying Shiloh, excuse me. He benched his son it was in Jackson State. He benched his son for a whole quarter because of a missed meeting or something like that. I can't see Travis doing that. But if he did, it has to be for a good reason. And he don't strike me as somebody that doesn't watch film. I'm sure he watches his film, because he wants to get to the next level. That's the only way you're going to get there, when, watching the film and stuff like that. And he don't strike me as somebody that don't watch film. But, oh, yeah, okay, he transferred to Oklahoma. Okay. Yeah, you can lose a player like that. Because I'm going to tell you something. If I feel like I'm the best corner and I'm a 5-star, well, usually you delete the 5 stars when you get to college because that's a different level now, But when you got that type of skill like Kermani and he feel like he's better than who you playing, you might lose him. You might. Because you're like, look, man, he could have been at Florida State. What is Florida State ranked right now? I don't know if he would have played. He may have played. I don't know. I don't know. But there's some talent there with him, and you got to figure out what is going on with him. Maybe it could be a maturity thing. It just, he's still 18? So you got to think about it. The man, he's 18. So but you got old school coaches though, so you got to go. You can't miss a meeting. You just can't. You can't miss a meeting. It's just certain things they're not going to tolerate. But I guarantee you, though, the other teams out in the country are licking their chops right now. They're like, all right, wait till this season and see if we're going to see if we can approach him. Maybe we could do something with him. We'll see. Hopefully it works out, though.
As a head coach, when your quarterback gets hit, what are the emotions or frustrations like when the quarterback also happens to be your son?
Well, it's my son, too. You know that, right?
What are the emotions?
I'm just messing with you. I don't have emotions as a father when I'm out there. I'm his emotions as just a coach. You don't want your quarterback to get touched, but the fact that we're giving up pressures, not only pressures, but sacks, sometimes he hold it, waiting for guys to clear, waiting for guys to open. Sometimes there's nobody open. So it is what it is. We got to fix it. You don't want that because you want him.
All right. So right there, it's not all the offensive line's fault then, because he's saying sometime is different reasons why he's getting sacked. Sometimes he's holding on too long, and there's missed assignments. And then sometimes he said just the receivers just not open. So it's not all the offensive line fault. That's pretty much what he's saying. It's not all on the offensive line. You know, they can only hold you but so much at this level. You know, I think somebody told me before, because I had asked the question, what's the difference between, like, you know, they played at Jackson State, of course, and the Power Five. What's the difference? Someone told me that played Power Five football. He said normally these linemen are faster, bigger, faster. What did he say? They're bigger, faster. And you got, you know, obviously the talent goes to the big schools. So they're bigger, faster, and that pocket breaks down quicker. You know, in the NFL, it's even quicker. He said that's the difference.
To endure throughout the season, because when he's doing his thing, we do our thing. The great note, you always got to flip it to the positive side. Giving up the sacks we've given up, the kid is still, what, 77% completion percentage and over 70% last week or something like that. You know how phenomenal that is? So you got to look at things positively as
I know what Coach Prime is saying. You got to look at it like that, because I know he was in talk for the Heisman and stuff like that. That's going to hamper that. If he keep getting sacked and he can't do his thing and he can't get that ball out of his hands and make some magic, that's going to hamper his chances for the Heisman and all that. It definitely will. So that's something they gotta protect him somehow, or he got to get the ball out of his hands or move out of the pocket, or, you know, I'm not saying he's Michael Vick, but he gonna have to get on his bike, you know, a little bit, you know, or throw it away. But them linemen, but they be coming, don't they? Damn. I was watching that game again. I said, oh my God. Every time he got hit, I was like, oh, you got to hold your breath. But he do really well protecting himself, though. He knows how to protect himself or whatever. And he know how to slide when he run. But still, he taking a lot of punishment.
well. That's phenomenal considering what we've given up sack wise and pressures. That means he's still, when he gets it off, he's doing his job, which is tremendous. We just got to do a better job in protecting him and getting the ball out of there.
Hey, Coach.
How you
Jack
doing, sir?
Carlo. Good. How are you? Jack Carlo with Buffalo's Wire. It's only been a couple of days, but have you kind of seen your leaders respond to the adversity that you guys?
I want to see the coaches respond first.
Okay, there you go.
That's the thing.
Yes, sir. See, that's what I was saying. He wants to see the coaches respond first. It's not just the kids, it's the coaches. You know what I mean? Let's see how they respond. Now, how are they going to respond? Are they going to respond by dogging these players the whole week? Because if you do, you're going to get the same result, man. I'm just telling y'all. I would be like, look, I probably get kicked off the team. I'm like, look, you can dog me all you want to, but y'all got to come up with some plays on that playbook, fam. Y'all got to come up with something else. You know what I'm saying? Why are the wide receivers not open? Why? Why are they not open? Why are you using Dylan to block a 250-pound linebacker? Why are you using Dylan when you could be using him in the flat? When you could be using him in other kind of ways? So it's not just us, coach. I would be saying that to my offensive coordinator. I would be saying that to my offensive coordinator, and that's it. That's what I'll be saying. You know, so y'all could dog us all you want to, but you know, if the whole stadium see him in the shotgun, they gonna think he's passing. They're gonna think he's passing, so they're gonna throw the house at us, coach. I can't block everybody. I can't block everybody. Like, if the wide receivers are not open, well, then can you throw some curl routes? I mean, where is SRT Willie Gaines at? Where is Caleb? Where's Mathis at? Because that kid can run some routes, fam. He can run routes. I've seen it. I saw him in the spring game and all that. He can run routes like nobody's business. So like what's going on here? Like, can we get some slant patterns? Can we get some out routes? Can we get some one do a cross, one do a post, one go to the sidelines? Can we get something like to get Shador? Because Shador, the reason why I say that, Shador will find the open man. He will find him. I've seen him do it. He will find the open man. But he can't find the open man when he got linebackers in his face. He's not gonna find the open man. Unless he pull his Randall Cunningham on, unless he start acting like Randall Cunningham. So I believe they got great players on the team, man. They got we lost Travis right now. He's a great decoy to have out there. If he's out there, you know the defense is eyeing him to see what he's getting ready to do. So then that's freeing up everybody else. I mean, can you throw some more routes for our tight end? Like, because he seemed like, what, he caught 3 touchdowns last time? I mean, time before this game. They got to do something. Can we get some short routes? You know what I'm saying? Can we get some running? How about the running game? Can we get a running game, please? Shit. I mean, a running game, or if you got, let's say you throw him in the shotgun, right? So the team is thinking he's going to pass. Okay, it's 3rd and 8. Oh, he about to pass. But now you got McCaskill on his right side. So now you're thinking, okay, well, he got him to block. McCaskill went right on out to that flat, and he throw it to him, and now he don't picked up 10 or 15 yards. Now the defense is like, okay, every time in the shotgun, he might not pass. We got to see. So maybe them plays got to get different. Maybe it got to be something with the playbook. I don't know. Because if Shador can get that ball down the field, 9 times out of 10, he does have a high completion percentage. He's going to find open man. But you got to keep him. You got to protect him. But if he's in that pocket more, I would say it's hard, man. Everybody, that's why I say everybody can't play Power 5, because I know I couldn't. The freaking what do you call it? You got these guys on the line that I think today's game, they're a lot stronger, man, especially NFL. You can't hold on that ball more than 4 seconds. I'm talking about in right there, you like waiting for somebody to get an arm, man. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it, man. But hopefully they made the adjustments this week. They're like, okay, we got some plays for him. We got something else in our playbook. You know, we got it. We're going to get this running game going. We got McCaskill. Like, I mean, damn, let him line up in back of the center. You know what I'm saying? Have McCaskill in back of him. Or have somebody in back of him to run it. To see. Because when McCaskill was out there, didn't he pick up a first down? He sure did. He picked up a first down with ease. He did. So, if he feel like he ready to go, man, y'all might have to play him if he feel like he ready.
I know the leaders are here a lot, but I want to see how the coaches respond first. And the coaches, they have been responding. They've taken it upon themselves as making the necessary changes, scheming a little differently.
See it? Scheming a little differently. He just said it. So they got to come up with some schemes, because the coaches did the skinny on them already.
Because you got to understand, they have 4 games of film on us right now to really predicate what we're going to do and what we are. We had a tremendous scouting report today that was tremendous, that opened a lot of eyes. I think the theme of the scouting report, what was it? What was the scripture? No, the truth. Yeah. The truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. And we wanted to really give them the truth about some matters that's going on around here.
Okay, well, let me see.
So prayerfully, they'll be free.
Yeah, the truth shall set the coaches free. Whoever's running those plays, the truth will set you free. Okay, I have seen Jimmy Horn at South Florida get open and get busy. Y'all got to find a way to get them open, man. I don't know what it is, what y'all got to do. Make them run some zigzag. I don't know what you got to do. Have them do a curl route and come back to the ball or something. Have them do something because they got to get open. And then what else? The running play. You got to mix it up, folks. With this, especially with this team like USC, you got to mix it up. They are a pro style team, man. They got pros on the team. So yeah. So see, coach is saying it.
To do what they're capable of doing. Tremendous, though.
Coach Matt Smith, 104.3 The Fan. You talked about after the game the other day,
Yes,
accountability, right, with the
Yes, sir.
staff, and you just alluded to it. For you, what is that evaluation process like? I mean, it's easy to cut on the film and watch the players, but how do you evaluate a staff?
Being prepared. It shouldn't be maybe a couple surprises throughout a game, but there shouldn't be a multitude of surprises. We should know, okay, they're going to do this, because when pressure's on people, they resort back to.
See, that's why I said in the title, they're not prepared. He just said it. He just said it. They were not prepared. So hopefully they'll be prepared the next game. Because they 3-1. So if they win this game, it's all been forgiven. I won't say nothing else if they win this game. I just won't say nothing else. They'll shut me up. I'll shut up at this point. I'm like, okay, all right, I'll be quiet. Yeah, football. Yeah, you sacrifice a lot with your health, but Jimmy Horn, you go back and watch the film with him and Xavier Weaver at South Florida. It's the yards after the catch that makes them dangerous. I have seen Jimmy run slant routes. I have seen him catch the ball through the middle and then just take off. Is it a situation where Shedeur just not comfortable? He's not comfortable throwing? I don't know. They weren't comfortable against. He was comfortable against TCU. Is it a situation where the wide receivers, if they know they're not getting the ball, they're not running the routes properly? Because you don't know that ball could still come to you, because he got so much good vision that if a play breakdown, he's looking for the next one. So he could get you the ball. You know what I mean? So, but he said it. He was like, they weren't prepared. He said, you shouldn't have too many surprises during the game. We already know what they're going to do. They're going to throw the house at us. How can we adjust to that? Okay, they getting us on those long routes. So now we got to come with some tight end passes. We got to come with some short passes. We got to get Dylan in the game to work that 4-3 speed. Throw it to him in the flat. Make him do a dummy play, maybe thinking he's going to run, then throw an audible, line him up to keep the defense on their toes. Have Shedeur call audibles. Hey, Shedeur, if you don't like the play, call an audible. Get your Peyton Manning on. The hell with the offense. No, look, guys, I'm calling an audible here. I see what the defense is giving us. I do not like the play. I'm calling an audible. I'm getting my Peyton Manning on. You know how Peyton Manning used to be doing all this hand movement and all that? That's what I'll be doing. No, we're gonna do it this way. Jimmy, run that curl route. Xavier, go through the middle. Dylan, run 10 yards and then come back to me. Alton, go to the flat or something like that. Or shit, call an audible and run a bootleg play or something. Yeah, you gotta keep the defense on their toes, because the situation is here. You got that linebacker at USC. They call him his position, and they call it the Mike position. He's like the quarterback out there. He's constantly looking at the quarterback, and he's making adjustments, and he's looking at the defense. So he's going to be eyeballing them. So you got to keep them on their toes. So shit, run the ball. Keep Caleb off the field. Just run the ball. Okay, boom, they got you 5 yards. Okay, now you can dump a short pass. Now you got a first down. And then you can try one in the end zone. Throw it long. Actually line up against, do a play action fake and just go long or something. I don't know. What do I know, man? I know the coach probably like, he don't know what he talking about. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because everybody, I watched the game. Everybody knew y'all was passing. They threw the house at you. They just like, okay, he gonna pass. Okay, we're gonna throw the house at him and make sure that he got pressure. And then, because if he can't do his magic, then he's not gonna burn you. That's how I saw it. That's how I saw it right there. But I could be wrong. But coach said it. He said they got to be prepared.
What they normally know. So we should know up on third down when they want to send pressure where this is coming from. We should know, understanding on this formation, they're going to run the ball. We should know what's coming. It's not a bunch of surprises in football. It just comes down to, can your team execute much better than they can? And they executed much better than we could. So it's not a bunch of surprises, but now you got to adapt and adjust and make sure that we're forward thinking and not reacting. I hate being reactive. I like to be proactive.
In that vein, do you believe your offense is too one-dimensional right now?
I don't know about one-dimensional. We got to run the ball. We got to run the ball. Not only that, we got to implement short, intermediate, as well as a deep passing game as well. But the main thing, you got to protect your quarterback. I don't care who you are. You got to protect your quarterback.
Coach Sean Keeler at the Denver Post. You mentioned last week that Kermani seeing the field was up to Kermani. I wonder if you could elaborate on what you want to see him do, one. And two, did he help his case?
Study, prepare.
Late against
Study,
Oregon?
prepare, be on time for meetings. Show up to the darn meetings. Understand what we're doing as a scheme. Want to play this game. Desire to play this game. Desire to be the best in this game. At practice, in the film room, and on your own free time. You do know that I check film time for each player upon the week. Thursday, I need film time from the whole staff so I can see who's been preparing. And that's just not about Kermani. That's about a multitude of them. So if I don't see that, you would be a fool to put somebody out there and they're unprepared. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't do it. I'm old school. I'm sorry.
Did Oregon help in that regard because he got out there late? Did what you saw?
What a score. Shoot. I started to put you out there at one point.
Did you see that Broncos game? It would have looked like that.
Hey, look, coach ain't right, yo. He's not right. Look, he could have put my ass out there. Even though y'all would have got you guys would have got a comic show. It would have been all types of encroachment, all types of penalties, encroachment, because the game is over at this point. I say, look, y'all sitting up here running the score on us. You sitting up here trying to embarrass us. Now your quarterback got to get dealt with. I'm just sorry. Your quarterback about to get dealt with. Since you guys want to sit up here, because I didn't like the little funny bootleg play y'all called on the punt. I don't like it. Okay, so I got an attitude from that. Okay. Yeah, I would have got cracked. And you know what would have happened? I've been running my mouth and got cracked. I would have saw a hit that wasn't coming. And then, guys, it's been a TV timeout. Max ain't get up yet. He talking about he can't feel his feet. That's how much he got popped. I would have got popped out of my cleats. Like, coach, put me in, coach, because my uniform ain't even dirty. Coach, put me in, man. Put me in, because they sitting up here running and score up on us. Put what you gonna do, dog? Coach, I'm about to catch a penalty. Put me in the game. Put me on that edge right there. Put me right there. The whistle already blowed. I'm still coming for Knicks. I'm still coming for you. You said you be bleeding out your beak. Why? I ain't you a troll. You said I'm gonna be bleeding out my beehole. Damn, Mac Pride. I don't know about all that, bro. I don't know about all that. No, I ain't. You said schemes. You need D1 players, not the darks you have. You need a legit D1 quarter. What you mean the what? The dorks. Oh, excuse me. I need my glasses. The dorks. Well, that's We do got a legit D1 quarterback. He just gotta give time to. We just gotta figure out how we keep him on his feet. We do have a legit quarterback. He better than the quarterbacks at Alabama. Since they having a problem out there at Alabama, I bet you they'll take him. So yeah, we got a legit quarterback. But see, now he said that about Kermani, about the film study. So I don't know, man. He did get out there for a little bit. Kermani, if you ever listen, just get in that playbook, please. Get in the playbook. Get in that playbook and then study the film, bro. What else are you doing? You just study the film book and the playbook, and you do your homework, and that's it. And leave them fast girls alone. Not saying you're doing that, Kermani, but leave them alone. Get in your playbook, do your film study, and that's it. And your schoolwork. That's it. That's all you need to be doing. I know Bama won the game. I know they did. But I'm telling you, they how many quarterbacks have they went through this year? Okay, weekender. We're gonna see this weekend. He said your legit D1 quarterback is gonna get torched again this weekend. But look, this weekend ain't here yet. They got the whole week to figure it out. They got the whole week to figure it out. Okay. They got the whole week to figure it out. Look at him typing all cat. He really want. Let me see what he's saying. You said I'm pumping his tires. He is a good quarterback. He is. I'm not lying. I'm talking about Kermani right now, sir. Now, what was I saying about Kermani? Kermani, just please study that film so you can get on the field. Can you do that? Study the film and get on the field. All right. And that's it. Now, whatever else going on, I hope you're all right. But I have to remember you 18 years old, you just got to college. I got to remember that. Because at 18 years old, I didn't have, I mean, I would probably, if it was me, I'd be in that playbook. Because I'd be wanting to get out there and play against USC. You said we could put you in this weekend. Hell no. You ain't putting me in. That ain't going to work out. I'd be carted off right off that field. You said all them girls, man. Yeah, they got to be focused, man. After the game, all the parties and stuff, all the girls on them. Yeah. Yeah, he trolling. No, I don't know if he really trolling. He just feel like he just feel like he just giving his opinion. He's not really that true. The other guy was trolling me. Not trolling, but being a nutter. Look, I'm doing my English slang. Being a nutter. That's what he was doing. You said don't matter. You'll still be talking about. I'll see you next. That's right. I'm gonna still be talking about him next week. That's right. And the week after that, and the week after that, I'm gonna be bumping my gums until Coach Prime decide he want to leave there. That's right. I'm gonna be bumping my gums every single day. I said it. I said I'm gonna do it every day. But I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing either. They do need to protect Shador. I don't know. They need to get in that playbook. Come up with some other plays now to keep this man upright. This man got a Heisman. You hear me, Weekender? He got a Heisman to win. We chasing a Heisman right now. You hear what I'm saying to you? I know you don't agree with me. I know it's not trolling. You just don't agree. All right. I agree with that. You just don't agree with what I'm saying. All right. But what I'm telling you is with Alabama, they don't went through 3 quarterbacks. Okay. They would love to have them. Okay. And that's what I know. You said there are no plays. All right. Now let me see what else everybody's saying. And then we still getting healthy too, right? There's some people that's still trying to come back. So, and that's what it is. Still 3-1. 3-1, sir. No, it's no, he can stay with the coaching staff. He ain't gonna get rid of the coaching staff right now. This is the season is early. They 3-1. You know, I could see if we got Utah next week, the last game of the season. No, this season is still early. Oh, I had my money on CU. Win or lose, I don't care. Win or lose, 'cause I'm playing with the house money because I won all that money against TCU. So yeah, I'm still going with CU against USC. Yep.
Leave my guy alone. Leave my guy alone. I love the Broncos. You know, I love their coach. Sean Payton's my guy. He's gonna get it right. I promise you that. I believe in Sean Payton.
Hey, Coach. Brian Howard from the
How
Daily
you doing,
Camera.
sir?
Just kind of going off Matt's question here, but do you feel like you guys need to be a little bit more committed to establishing the run game than you have been to this point with the backs you guys have?
That's just like asking.
All right, watch his response. Watch his response. What he's saying is we ain't got one. Watch this.
Even Sean Payton.
Hey, Coach. Brian Howard from the
How
Daily
you doing,
Camera.
sir?
Just kind of going off Matt's question here, but do you feel like you guys need to be a little bit more committed to establishing the run game than you have been to this point with the backs you guys have?
That's just like asking your wife, are you committed to a good meal every night and she can't cook?
See that? Y'all heard that, right? Now, if I had said that in the beginning, it would have been like I'm coming off as hating. He said it. Coach Prime said it. You see what I'm saying? He said that it's like asking for a good meal knowing your wife can't cook. So we ain't got no running game. We got to get one. You see, that's what he's saying. I couldn't believe. I'm like, wow, that's a hell of a response right there. Now, what he probably doing is he's probably motivating his team. He's motivating his coaches. Now, the head coach saying we ain't got no running game, but he don't say nothing for no reason. He's probably saying that to like, you know what? I'm gonna use this right here to motivate not only my coaches but the whole team. You know what I would have said to him? Well, coach, I know you said you're bringing Alton along. You might want to put him in the game. He wouldn't point to me no more for that for no questions. He wouldn't. He probably think I'm clowning. I said, well, coach, you just said you bringing him along. Is he ready? Like he I remember that one video. He said, coach, I'm taking this yellow jersey off, man. Coach, the yellow jersey coming off. The yellow jersey, that means he ready. That means he ready. But yeah, his response is designed to trigger his running backs and offensive linemen. Yes, it is. I think so as well. Because if I'm a running back, I'm like, what coach talking about? I'm right here. So I'm gonna go out and practice, and I'm gonna run my tail off. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Weekender, you are trolling, sir. You are. I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, you're doing team too much. You are. You're doing the most. You're saying the most. You are. You trolling, sir. Yes, you are. But that's all right. You know, the trolls is the troll. It's all right. But he just said it. He was like, it's like asking your wife can't cook.
You would be a fool to put somebody out there and they're unprepared. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't do it.
That's the money. He's not.
I'm old school. I'm sorry.
Did Oregon help in that regard because he got out there late? Did what you saw?
What a
him do?
score. Shoot. I started to put you out there at one point.
You see that Broncos game? It would have looked like that.
Leave my guy alone. Leave my guy alone.
Just saying that again, like he could have put me out there. The score wouldn't have changed. I probably would have caught. Actually, it might would have. I probably gave him a penalty.
Sean Payton's my guy. He's gonna get it right. I promise you that. I believe in Sean Payton.
Hey, Coach. Brian Howard from the
How
Daily
you doing,
Camera.
sir?
Just kind of going off Matt's question here, but do you feel like you guys need to be a little bit more committed to establishing the run game than you have been to this point with the backs you guys have?
That's just like asking your wife, are you committed to a good meal every night and she can't cook? We got to be able to cook the meal, right? Before we can commit to it. Okay.
Right.
We got to be able to cook the running game
Right.
before we commit to it.
All right.
That was good.
Coach. I love you to death, Coach. Okay. You're one of the two greatest athletes of all time. You and Bo Jackson. Sir, you're going to have to commit to the running game. You're going to have to, because you can't sit up there and abandon the running game and keep Shador upright. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. That's not happening. Coach, you know Bear Alexander's on that team, sir. And a transfer from Texas A&M, sir. And Muhammad on the other side, sir. And they got a 6 foot whatever linebacker. Yo, they got a linebacker, right? He don't even look like a linebacker. He's like 6'7" or something like that with a 7 foot wingspan. Okay. They got that. And then they got the one with the dreads in the outside, but he's the Mike position. Coach Prime, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm not trolling you. You need a running game, sir. I don't care if y'all can't cook up a run. You act like it. Run it anyway, sir. You got to give your running backs a chance. You got to give them. Listen to me, Coach. You got to give them a chance. You got to give them a chance. I don't care if y'all ain't got a running game. Give them a chance. Put Charlie in the game then. Like give Charlie a shot then. Put somebody in there. You got to have a running game. You got to keep it honest. Because you're going to pass the whole game. They're going to throw the house. Oh, my God. They're going to throw the house at Shador. Oh, Lord. Coach, please. You got to try the running game. I don't care if it ain't working. It will work because Arizona State, what was the team that played USC last? Arizona State? They had a running game. They was able to run against USC. They were able to run against them. They came up short, but the score was still respectable. You see what I'm saying? You got to try it. You got a running back on your team that got 4.3 speed. You got to find a way to use him. Okay? You got Alton McCaskill. He said he's ready to go. Coach, the season, coach, the other teams, they're watching you. If you abandon this running game the whole season, y'all not gonna win. Y'all not gonna win, man. So, I mean, yeah, I know somebody say the running game is good then for the linemen, but they're gonna have to, coach, you gotta try that running game. You got
It was a
to.
good one. That was spontaneous too.
Oh, no.
Need to be
Let
a
me
bit
hear this
more
again.
committed to establishing the run game than you have been to this point with the backs you guys have.
That's just like asking your wife, are you committed to a good meal every night and she can't cook?
No, hold on. Hold on, coach. Let me stop right there. But can you cook? Can you help her learn how to cook? Because anybody can learn how to cook. You got to help. Bring some help in to help her learn how to cook, and now you can be committed to a good meal. So bring somebody in. Let me see, who are one of the friends you could bring in that you can bring in to talk to these running backs? Let me think. And who can you bring on that offensive line to come in and talk to them? You got to bring somebody in there that can talk to them. Or talk to your coaches to find out why we ain't got no running game. Y'all got to cook up a running game. Y'all have to. You have to.
We got to be able to cook the meal, right? Before we can commit to it. Okay.
Yeah, but you can bring in somebody to teach her how to cook, and then you be committed to it. And you ain't got to start off cooking a bunch of meals. You only got to do one thing right. If she can only cook pasta, just keep cooking pasta. You'll be committed to that every night. So whatever these running backs do good, you have to find out what they do good and let them do it. Dylan got 4.3 speed. That man got to be in the open grass and give him space. You got to. But now it's like, how are you going to, like, but right now on Tuesday, he's saying they don't have a running game on Tuesday, and they getting ready to face USC.
We got to be able to cook the running game.
Yeah, Emmitt Smith,
Or
right?
commit to it.
He did have a video with Emmitt Smith. He did have a video with Emmitt Smith. Maybe he can come in and help. You know, you don't have to just hit the hole. You can just go. You can do a Barry Sanders, like change your direction or something. Pull up. You know, they got to have a running game though. They do.
That was good. It actually was a good one.
Yeah,
That was
a good-
spontaneous too.
That was.
Hey, Coach Arnie Stapleton from Associated Press.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Excellent.
I know the women's, this is a little bit off topic, but the women's basketball team starts practice today, and I'm wondering what it's like for you to watch Bossy on the hardwood after, you watch your boys on the gridiron.
Man, you got to understand, my baby girl is my heart. That's I love all my kids, but I love them differently, as I always tell you. Bossy is my baby girl. She's my heart. She has a witness protection program with her brothers. She'll never date. She probably won't get married till she's about 40 because they don't play. But that's my baby, and just seeing her compete, just seeing her go out there and want it and work and sit in there and put up 100 shots at the end of practice and on her own because they could go in the gym anytime they want. That's a tremendous. We have a tremendous head women's basketball coach, which I adore. And I told her, any recruiting help you need, you got me.
He said players don't call their own plays. That's why I said he gonna have to pull a Peyton Manning on them. And then you know what'll happen? I would be in the huddle like, look, guys, they sitting up here calling these bullshit ass plays. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna call our own plays. Jimmy, what the defense looking like out there, Jimmy? This is what I be saying in the huddle. Jimmy, what that defense looking like out there? But dude, I think I got him on that slant pattern. I think I got him on that I'm a curl to the sidelines. I got that all day, baby. Okay, do that. Tavares, what you got for us, baby? Let me go long while Jimmy doing that. And if you see I'm breaking free and I put my hand up, yeah, make sure you put your hand up if you got him. You know how they put the index finger up, that Randy Moss joint? Put your index finger. Let me know you got him. And we going to do it. The tight end, stay local. Trot to the sidelines. Act like you blocking and then trot to the sidelines. Yo, Alton, you got me on the block? I got you. That's how I'm going to do it. Until they call timeout, until Coach Brown, like, what y'all doing? I'm like, I don't like y'all plays. I don't like y'all plays, man. I'm calling audibles the whole game. And then I'll be like, Alton, listen, you got us 5 yards, right? I got you. All right, cool. You got us. I say, Alton, if you get us 3 to 5 yards, that's a bonus. But I know you're going to get more than that. But just make sure you get us 3 yards. Don't keep us in the negative. And that's it. That's it. They got to have a running game. They have to.
Me. And they take me up on that. And I love it when they bring the young women in that's going to advance their program. But seeing my daughter just in a darn uniform, you have no idea. I don't, even though we got an L, I don't consider it a loss when I get to watch my sons not only play on the field, I get to watch my son film everything and edit it and put it out and make people insecure around the country about their staff. Then I get to see my daughter, come in my office and take a nap on the couch and do on that, shower up and put on all my clothes and steal them. I get
This don't sound like we beating USC, yo. Don't sound like it.
to see all of that. So I'm living a wonderful double life here as a father and a coach, and I love every minute of it. It's a great question. Thank you, man. You brightened my day up. Appreciate it. What time? What time is it? It's at 12:30. Is it 12:30? I'm talking about what's time to practice. I gotta go check it out. She don't want me to come to practice though. She never want me to come.
Hey, Coach, Tyler King with the Denver Gazette.
That's a dogs and coffee shirt. I like that, my man. I appreciate that. Amen.
Sticking with the parental aspect, this weekend you guys will be playing Jerry Rice's son Brendan on the other side. I'm just curious what that's like for you as your kids get to go against his kids.
I can care less. I don't give a darn about that. I care about all my kids, man. All my kids that have on a Colorado Buffalo uniform. That's what I care about. I could care less. I care about Mr. Williams, Caleb Williams, and that whole host of young men that's coming.
You got to care about Jerry Rice's son too, coach. I don't like this, man. God damn. I don't like this. I don't like how you talking. And I'm keeping it 100. We ain't beating USC, fam. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all, man. What you mean you don't care about Jerry Rice's son, dog? Did you see what he did last game? Oh, you got to care. You got to care. You got to care about him because I hope that these defensive backs are ready. I hope they're ready for Jerry Rice's son. And I hope they're ready for the other one. I forget his name. I forget the other wide receiver named the freshman. And the other one. There's 3 of them. Actually, there's 4 of them. You got to care. You got to care because your defensive backs got to be ready for him. They got to be ready for him. And we ain't got no running game. We ain't got no running game, man.
I'm happy for Jerry that his son is doing his thing. I saw T.O. post about his son and scored a touchdown last week, and I'm happy with.
He scored
any
2
father,
touchdowns.
Man, that's there in their kid's life and doing a wonderful thing. I really am. I'm into fatherhood. I really am.
Ariel Arsuto back here. So Keyshawn Johnson went on and said that there may have been some coaches who released some information about your team to Oregon.
That's
was
ordinary.
that something that maybe you were alluding to after the game when you said that
that
teams are trying to beat you and not
No, I was alluding to what I said. I was honest about what I said. No, that happens every week. That's not just from Oregon game. That's life. And I want our coaches to understand that we're not just playing against a team. We're playing against all of college football. It ain't too many people lined up to see us dominant, to see us win. And they got to understand that as a whole. And our entire staff has to understand you're not just participating against that per se school. We call for information as well. So it's not a one stop type of thing. But I know Keyshawn alluded to the gentleman saying that they have a plethora of calls trying to assist, which is understandable. Ain't no that don't make.
It is understandable because they're a new team. Of course, they're going to have a lot of calls out there being made to get the skinny on them. So yeah, they do the same. That's not too big of an issue.
Make it no tougher, no easier. We understand that's what we're up against.
Do you mind if I ask an unrelated question while I have the mic?
Yes.
Haley Van Voorhees, she's a player for a D3 university. She was the first female who is a non-kicker to get on.
No, I don't have to chill out. I'm just saying. I'm just giving my opinion. I know some people ain't gonna like it, but we do got to care about what Jerry Rice's son doing. We do. I understand that the question was, how do you feel about your son's playing him? He don't care about that. But we need a running game. We do. They keep them off the field. So yeah, man. Just giving my opinion. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm objective over here, man.
On the field this past week
Wow.
as a safety. I just want to know what your thoughts were about a woman non-kicker getting on the field and actually making a play. She got a quarterback rush.
Awesome. I'm all for it. I'm happy for her. First of all, I'm concerned about her safety. I want to make sure she's safe, but I'm sure if she put on the pad, she understands what goes along with that. But I believe in equality, not just of ethnicity, but gender as well. So I'm all for it. God bless her.
Hey, Coach. Patrick Dawson, Scobo Sports. I was just throughout the game, you guys have been very reliant, throughout the season, excuse me, you guys have been very reliant on 10-11 personnel, and even in 11, you split Mikey out wide a lot into the slot. So I was wondering what the issues with quarterback protection, if you guys consider running more 21, 12 personnel, keeping an extra guy.
You're getting a little technical, man. Just what you trying to say? You get a little.
Have you guys tried to thought about keeping more guys in the backfield or on the line to?
You keep more guys in the backfield, then you got 3 guys to go out for a pass. You got 2 guys to go out for a pass, and it's easy to double them. Everybody goes with tendencies. We just got to win. when we're out there, regardless of what personnel, if we got a receiver out there, he has to win his matchup. He has to win his battle. And we just got to call things a little more understanding of the coverages as well. But we will get to that. We'll do it. I think
So
we're pretty.
they got to make adjustments on the calls and stuff. And then, you know, they got to figure out a way to get the receivers open. That's pretty much what he's saying. No, I'm giving my opinion when I say, yeah, well, I think we need to pay attention. I know what he meant. Like, he don't care about his son playing with Jerry, right? He care about the game. I get what he's saying, but I'm just adding on like, oh no, we do got to care about him. That's what I meant. Oh no, we got to care about him because he's good. He's good. We got to care. We got to make sure we cover him well. That's all I was saying. So, if anybody want to come on, you're welcome. If you want, you got your opinion. You know, if you want to come on, you'll be more than welcome to. You know, to come on. But I'm just giving my thoughts, though. That's all. But it could be anything. Like I said, it could be like he got to get the ball out of his hands a little quicker. What, he got sacked about 6 times? I mean, quarterbacks do get sacked. I mean, that's not it's gonna happen. He's gonna get sacked, but you know, what his strong game is, he needs to stay upright to find the receivers, and he's very accurate, so he can get that ball to him if he got time to do it. That's all I'm saying. But I think the running game will open that up. And also, like, I mean, if the teams are, even he said it, that if the teams are like, if they're guessing like 100% of the time what we're doing, we got to change the plays up. It's a scheme problem. That's what it seemed like. We got a great quarterback. We just got to make sure he's effective and get that ball out of his hand. He get that ball out of his hand, he's going to start creating a lot of magic. That's why he can beat anybody. If he's like upright, he can beat anybody. You just got to give him time, or you got to have some other kind of plays. Bear Alexander is playing in that game. He's not hurt. He's playing. He's right there lined up by the center. So that's Van Wells' assignment. He's right there at the center. He's right there. So that's going to be his assignment. And that other guy, it's not just Bear, it's another guy that comes in as well. They rotate out. So that's going to be his assignment. So, and then you got Muhammad on the other side, and I forget the other guy's name. Oh, let me find out his name. I'll tell you right now. His name is, what is his name? His name is Lucas. The Lucas kid. He's on the left side. He's an end, defensive end. He only spent one season in Texas A&M. He's a former 5-star recruit, and he was having some issues at Texas A&M, and he decided that USC was a better fit for him. So he's at USC right now. So that's where it's at. He's on that end. And then you have, you know who he remind me of? If anybody remember, he reminds me of Jason Pierre-Paul that used to play for the New York Giants. He plays kind of like that. And Bear Alexander is he's really skilled. He was on that Georgia team last year that won a national title. So he's going to be out there. He's about, I think they got him listed at 315 pounds. He's about 315 pounds. So they're going to have him out there. And like I said, they have another guy. I want to do another video on some of the players they have we got to look out for. You say calm down, it's one loss. I'm calm. What do you mean? I'm not. It's nothing I'm unsettled about me. I'm just like doing my analysis on the game. I know a lot of people don't like to hear it. You want to hear just like, oh, they're just gonna everything is peaches and cream. No, I'm not like that, yo. I have to give my real opinion. It's like the barbershop. If I see something, I'm gonna say it. You know, I'm not being over negative. I'm just calling how I see it. You know, Shador we gotta protect him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just speaking in general. Like, you got to protect him. I don't want to see that kid get hurt. Like, he taking too many sacks. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know somebody was telling me, nah, Max, people get sacked. He's gonna get sacked. I know that, but I want him to get that ball out of his hand. He get that ball out of his hand, he can beat USC. I'm telling y'all, he can. But he need a supporting staff. He need a supporting, not supporting staff. He need a running game. He had the running game at Jackson State. He needs to make them respect his legs too. I know late in that game he started running. And it was effective when he did run, but the game was out of reach at that point. To be honest with you, I don't even know who the backup is because I don't really have an official depth chart on them. I don't know. That's what they need. See, Black puts a Band-Aid on some of the issues. He did address the running game. He said we don't have one. He just said it. He said you can't expect a good meal if your wife can't cook. He just said that. We don't have a running game. As of right now, we ain't got no running game. He just said it. So we don't have a running game, man. You know, you can't expect a good meal if your wife can't cook. I can cook though. So if my wife can't cook, I can cook. So I'm gonna get me a good meal. I'm gonna get me a good meal, fam. You said we thought we had, but we do got good coaches, you know. You said Colorado is only relevant because of the lights and flash, nothing to do with their skill of football. Shoot, some players show up with that lights and flash. That's when you're supposed to show up, when the lights is on, baby. When them lights is on, that's when you're supposed to show up. I want the lights and flash. You know what I'm saying? So I can go up there and show up and show out. Number 2, get me that ball down the field. He like, what's up, Max? Throw it to me. Let me throw it long for me real quick, so I can go up there and catch it like Randy Moss. No, I'm just joking with y'all. I can't do all that. That's what I want. Like, give me the ball too. Give me the ball. What you need me to do? I know, Pat. I know. I hear you. I mean, I'm reading what you're saying, but he said we ain't got no running game, man. He said it. Y'all heard it. You cannot expect a good meal if your wife can't cook. So what he's saying is we can't expect a running game if we can't run. So we got to figure out how we can run this week. Yeah, I would get my liver hurt. They've been on knock me out of the game. They've been, I'm telling you. I know before social media existed. You said we're not too small to run. No, we're not. You said we too small to run. You seen Alton McCaskill? Have you seen the running back from USC? He's not that big either. He's not that big. No, we're not too small to run. We can run. But shit, can they find somebody to run? Who they got at the school want to walk on real quick? They got the running backs though. The offensive line is big enough. You got one player that's 6'10", the other one is 6'9". You got some beef up there in the offensive line. We do have one player that's injured. The transfer from Florida. He's injured right now. He won't be back till next year. But that's unfortunate, you know. But and you know, Rock, he won't come back till next year. You know how the NCAA was tripping on him. So that's not his fault. He did have a medical clearance, a situation, and they didn't clear it. So he'll be back next year, bigger and stronger. Like he said, the future looks bright. I mean, they're gonna get the recruits coming in, stuff like that. They're gonna improve on everything. So but I'm not worried about that right now. I'm worried about Caleb Williams. I want them to beat them. That's what I want. I want them to beat them. Okay? I want them to beat them. So I want them to beat them. Because then after they beat them, that Oregon game is that's a thing in the past, man. I want them to win Saturday. You said they're averaging 7.35 yards per carry. I know the guy, let me just say his name so y'all know who I'm talking. I think y'all know who I'm talking about, but let me just go to his we can get you his name. Okay, so they played Arizona State. That was the last game. So it was 42-28. Let me go to the player stats. So Marshawn Lloyd, he ran for 154 yards. He was averaging 11 yards per carry. And he had, in 14 carries, he had 154 yards in 14 carries, 11 yards per carry. The other one was Austin Jones. He averaged 12 yards per carry. He ran for 36 yards. They had a running, well, Caleb Williams, he rushed for 2 touchdowns, the quarterback. Now, Brendan Rice, the receiver, he had 133 yards in the air, 2 touchdowns. Zachariah Branch, that's the other one I was talking about. He's pretty good. Taj Washington is pretty good. I could see us beating them, though. I'm sorry. We could beat them and just get that running game going. I know that's not all the end all be all the running game, but you got to mix it up a little bit. What's up, Ms. VS? You said running back screen passes, sweeps, bootlegs, quick passes over the middle. I know. But it's going to be a big weekend, and I'm telling you, they can beat them. Come with something different. He was number 1 wide receiver in his high school. He's pretty good, man. So there you have it, Coach Prime. He just pretty much said how we're going to respond. That's it. That's what it's the theme of this week. How are they going to respond? And that's pretty much it. They got a chance to come up with something big. Imagine they beat USC. Oh, that's going to be big. That's going to be big. Nobody going to be talking about Oregon no more. I'm talking about huge. Now, they might come up with an excuse. Oh, Caleb, he had a cough before the game or something like that. I don't care. I don't care what they come up with. They beat USC. Then, listen, they got, let me see who else they got on the scale. I mean, they beat, like I said, I'm worried about USC right now. That's the best. That potentially is the biggest game of the year. And Utah at the end. And they got to face, they got a lot of quarterbacks they got to face, but this game is big. The theme is the truth shall set you free. The truth is they need a running game, Dr. J. They need a running game. Oh yeah, you said the celebs, yeah. I don't care about the celebs. You know what I mean? I don't care about the celebs on the field. I wouldn't even want them there, to be honest with you. That's just me. You know, but I understand it's a good look. The fans get the chance to see, but I don't care about no celebrities. I just don't. I don't. You know what I mean? I care about this running game and getting Shador upright so he can have a Heisman day. It's look, it's big. He going up against a former Heisman Trophy winner, right? And then he go out there and show out. Oh, that's going to be big. That's going to be big right there. So yeah, I ain't studying on celebrities. I'm not. I know he said they really don't have that. He said they don't have no running game. Maybe he's trying to motivate them. That's the way I look at it. For the way he said that, if I was a running back, I'm extra motivated. Now, my head coach said we ain't got no running game. So I'm gonna get us one. But or is it a situation like this? They just not calling for the running game. They just abandon it. Now you gotta use it. So watch, you'll see. Remember what I said come Saturday. Remember I said it. I know news what is it? What is your name? New Avenue. They abandoned it. I know Dylan can run. I know he can. I saw what he did against TCU. I watched the game. I know Dylan, whoever they like, man, we do got a running game, Max. What you talking about? It's just a play calling. I feel you. I can feel it. I could just feel somebody saying that. We do got a running game that just the damn coaches ain't calling it. We do. We do have a running game. If I was Coach Prime, I'd be right on them headphones. I said, will y'all please run the ball? Can we run it once, sir? Can we give me some plays so I can pick the damn plays, please? Give me something. Give me your 3 best running plays for this situation right now. Let me see it. And then I'll pick the play. I'll get my Bill Belichick on. Now I'm Bill Belichick. Maybe he got to turn to Bill Belichick on him. Give me your 3 best plays for this situation right now, please. Okay, these are our plays. Let me look at it. Give me another one. Okay, cool. Let's roll with that. Or something. That's it. I'm done. Yeah, I don't hope they don't get, I don't want to get Shador go down. I want to see him throw them yards. Because he can do it. I like to see you running backs too. I mean, what's wrong with Hankerson was out there doing okay. Then you got Wilkerson. You got let me see. We already know what Dylan can do. So Dylan, he's a true freshman. We got Wilkerson, Hankerson. McCaskill, they're working him back in the fold. But I'm gonna tell you something, it looked different when he was out there. I like when he lined up right there, he was in back of Shador. That looked different, man. That looked different. That looked different, man. So hopefully they get him in the fold, man. You know what I want to see? I want to see Shador line up at center. I don't want him seeing the shotgun, right? This is what I want to see. I want to see him line up at center. So what? Okay, what y'all saying? That the offense can't hold them? Yes, the offensive line can't hold them. Yes, they can. Let them line up at center. Have Dillon on one side and McCaskill on the other. Oh my God. Have them. Oh my God. Then the defense don't know who gonna get it. Please let them line up like that. Just one time. And then somebody is running a block, have Dillon go in the flat and have him run it and get some money. I guarantee you it'll work. Guarantee you. Yeah, he looked. Did you see how he lined up? Yeah, he like, man, God, man, I don't know. I don't know. You said, why are you sold on the offensive line? Prime's not. No. That's not what I'm talking about. Alton is going to run the ball. I'm telling you, he is. He did it the last game. Only he got one carry and got a first down. He got 2 carries, I think. You said, nah, you saw all Shador needed is 5 seconds too long. Actually, let me see. 1, 2, let me see, 3, let me see, 4, let me see. No, that's too long, I think. They did block. Remember that one play when Dillon against TCU, he ran it for all them yards? Where was Jack Bailey? He was right there blocking for him. He was 30 yards up. They can block. Yes, they can. He did it. I've seen it happen. I could see if I didn't see that play. He was 30 yards up helping him block. Yeah, 5 seconds too long, fam. This ain't high school. These linemen are fast, dog. I just tried to tell you the guy's name from Texas A&M that we need to worry about. His name is Lucas. I told you he played like Jason Pierre-Paul. He reminded me of, I thought it was Jason Pierre-Paul out there, the way he was lined up and he was running. So that says something. If I say if he's an end like Jason Pierre-Paul, and then you got Bear Alexander, no, 5 seconds. Go look at Jason Pierre-Paul, right? And then look at Lucas. It's the same player. He's fast, and it's the way he line up. The Bear got a sack the last game. I knew somebody gonna say that Jason Pierre-Paul before the fireworks blast. Yeah, Jamil Muhammad. Thank you, Slap Hat. I kept calling him Muhammad, but yeah, Jamil Muhammad. You got Jamil Muhammad on one side, right? You got Jamil Muhammad on one side. You got Lucas on the other side. You got Bear in the middle. And I don't know who the other guy is. There's another guy that's pretty good. He's okay. But even still, Arizona State was still able to run the ball, you know? So yeah, he and also Lucas lost weight. He used to be bigger than what he was. Yeah, they got a better defensive line in Oregon, in my opinion. They got pros on that defensive line. Bear is only a sophomore, so he got to come back one more year. But after that, he's going to the NFL. That's just a fact. Luke is going to after he's done. Also, Muhammad. They're all going. I'm just telling you. But it is what it is. But I believe Coach Brown trying to motivate them, saying that we ain't got no running game. He didn't say it, but he pretty much said it. But how would y'all respond? How will y'all respond? We will see. Let me see. I'll be back sometime like Thursday. No, Friday. What does it say? It's still Tuesday on my end. It's about to be Wednesday, but I'll be back Friday, Thursday, Friday. And then the game is Saturday. Then on the other channel, we stream the game live. So we watch it together. And then after the game, I'll go live again. Hopefully it'll be some good news that they don't shock the world and they don't beat USC. That'll be big, man. That'll be big right there. Oh, come on, Mertz. Who you mean you're going to have 1 second to pass the ball? And you got more than that. And 1 second. He just got to be ready. Or, I remember in my high school, man, we were so bad. Freshman, I know it was sophomore. It was terrible. You know what the quarterback was doing? He was telling, it was in a huddle, right? We would call him the play. He couldn't get the ball off fast enough. His ass was just laying on his wallet the whole time. So you know what he did? He told the wide receiver, you see that hash mark right there? The ball is going to be to the left of that. He said, I got to throw it. And he caught it. I'll never forget that. He said, it's going to be, he said, I'm envisioning it to be right there. Can you be right there? How fast can you run to that position? And he did it. It was hilarious. Yeah, we got the brakes beat off of us. We got the brakes beat off, but it was bad, man. He got the brakes beat off. I remember the coach like, well, you got to get on that line. I said, I'm not getting on that line. He said, well, you ain't going to play. How about that? You ain't going to play. And I'm like, well, my peoples are here. He said, I don't give a damn. He didn't say give a damn. He said, he don't give a F. He said, I don't give a F. Who's here? You ain't going to play if you ain't on that line. That's the only way you're going to play. Man, that was one play where I was like kind of like I was a guard for that game. But then this big guy, I forget what his name was. He had, back then we had the big shoulder pads. And he looked like a mountain in front of me. He backed my ass up. Look, I fell on the quarterback. It was freaking hilarious, man. It seemed like he hit me and I went off my feet. It's like I left my feet. And the next thing you know, me and the quarterback laying together. It was hilarious. Until I realized that I can use my catch because I couldn't catch the ball. That's why I had to do it. We was like, back then you play both sides of the ball. It don't matter. We just didn't have that many people. And I wrapped my hand up and I use it as a battering ram. So now I'm hitting helmets with it. And it's illegal to do that. You're not supposed to do that. That's cheating, but I had no other choice. I'm undersized. So but I do understand, like being an offensive line, that's just hard, man. I give him credit. You know what I'm saying? It's a fight every single play. You fighting. I'm trying to move your man, or whatever. But it was that one play I saw the center get backed up in the Shador, and they called it a sack. It wasn't a sack. He just I think it was the center that hit him, and he fell down. That wasn't a sack. But then the guy put his hand on Shador, and they gave him the credit for the sack. That wasn't a sack though. You said look out for Zach Branch. I know what he can do, and he run back punts too. He ran back one his first game. And yeah, he fast. He's fast. He's good. I know. Why you call him that? Because he paint his fingernails. He's probably metrosexual. People he paint his nails. That's what they do. He a hell of a quarterback though. Painting his nails. Y'all leave Caleb Williams alone. We don't know what, we talking about X's and O's here. We are talking about X's and O's, but who on that line gonna get to him? That's what the coach said in practice today. Who gonna get to the quarterback? Which one of y'all gonna do it? Which one of y'all are gonna get? You said you measures. What's up, Jay Boss? Look, Jay Boss, you came out the bushes. You came out the bushes. Y'all killing me, man. Y'all leave me. Come on, man. You know how hard it is to do it. Y'all something else with these comments. Y'all leave Caleb Williams alone. He painted his fingernails. He said, you know what he said? What's that commercial? It was a the YouTube video he did, the things that he can't live without. He said, I just relax and I just go to the nail salon and let her go ham on my nails. I said, please, who in you know what I was thinking? Derek McLendon, please get to him. Derek McLendon, please get to him. Or what's the other guy? What's number 44 name? The transfer from he played in the SEC. Jordan Dominic. Please get to him. Please get to him. Please, sir. That's all I need y'all to do. Somebody just get to him. This one time. No, it wasn't a sack. He tripped. That's what it was. He tripped. Thank you, Black Knight. You saw it. Yeah, he said he just go to the nail salon and relax, and they just go ham on his nails. He get his nails painted, all different types of designs. And somebody get to him. Somebody, please. We need a bunch of sacks. Get to him, please. And he was like, he just paint his nails, just something he do. He paint his nails. So, yeah. But he's a hell of an ass quarterback, though. He's a hell of a quarterback. It don't matter he paint his nails. I mean, Travis wear onesies. Our guy wear onesies. Okay? He had a whole onesie on yesterday. And he don't give a damn. And he can do that. That's Travis. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Travis, you got your one. Him and his girl, they wear matching onesies, dog. They do. Matching onesies. Travis is different. I like Travis. It's a good kid right there. He said he don't care about flashy cars. He don't care about no jewelry. Nothing. He just want to play football, do his homework, chill with his girl, and play video games. That's it. I like that kid right there. He ain't going to get no type of trouble. He ain't got, because he home with his girl. That's it. You see what I'm saying? That's what I like right there. He in that playbook. You don't see Coach Fine to be talking about he got to get in that playbook. He in that playbook. In fact, he sent Coach Prime a text like, look, I want to play. Let's get me back on this field. I don't want to take no for an answer. And then, obviously Coach had to say, no, we got to wait. Now that's a dog right there. So he can wear, look, he can wear onesies. They comfortable, you know what I'm saying? I'm too old to be wearing them. Imagine me sitting up here on the live with the onesie on, with the what you call it, with the rabbit ears on, with the, it's a hoodie too, but the rabbit ears, y'all be looking at like I'm crazy. And y'all know y'all would clown me. Y'all would. Y'all would clown me. Somebody got me today, y'all. They said, look at you sitting up in that car with no job, yo. Somebody said that to me. People, man, I don't mind the trolling. I'm like, man, y'all crazy. Then somebody was like, where do you work? I was like, see, that's why I don't like doing the car vlogs no more, because people just go ham on you. So they hit me up on Instagram, Max. I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but were you waiting for a check? They said, was I waiting for a check? I was like, no, I'm sitting in the car. They were like, yeah, but Where were you going? Yeah, people messy, man. That's why I don't even. And I said, what do you mean where I was going? I was just sitting in the car. They was like, yeah, but do you work? Yeah, I work. Yeah, they get me all the time, man. I got another channel. They troll me and get to me too there. And they talking about I don't work. And a good friend of mine, right? She was my first subscriber over here, right? But I've known her for years. And how we met, I was covering the Aaron Hernandez case, right? And she said to me, she hit me up on Facebook, hey, Max, I'm not trying to be funny or anything. Like, do you work? They call me Tommy from Martin and all that. Like, do you work? I'm like, yeah, I work. They said, don't look like it. It's just you just be driving. It don't look like you're doing nothing. And so people do that to me. But that's all right. I get a laugh. You know, you gotta laugh at yourself. Yeah, I know. I'm just sitting in the car, right? I'm just sitting there doing a vlog or whatever. Yeah, somebody said an Uber vlog. And so yeah. So I said I knew that. And I knew somebody was gonna say that to me. I knew it. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna do behind the camera. Because people are off the hook. But I don't mind it though. I laugh at myself all the time. So you know I'm gonna sit up here and pick apart what Colorado doing. Y'all need a running game, bro. They need a running game. So that's just what it is. I know he's trying to teach Kermani to be responsible. I know. But I'm just telling them, please get in that playbook, sir, because we need you. Get in the playbook. Get in the playbook. Please. Isn't he like 6'3"? He's a tall kid. It looked like he got taller. Every time I look at him, he don't grow the inch. Please get in that playbook, sir. So you can get on the field, please. Because we need you. You said what's up with the coach and Scorpio. I don't want to go too hard because it's gonna look like I'm hating. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to, I'm trying to be optimistic here. You know what I'm saying? But we do need a running game. And I know Dylan, I know he can run. I know. But they abandoned it. You said in mind the cart, boy, y'all crazy. He said asking for see what Lucia, see what y'all doing? Am I in the car now? Man, y'all no, I'm not in the car. But I do that for a reason. You see, I got them shades on. That adds to it. Those my vlogging shades, right? That get me going right there. And then somebody was like, man, we need to, somebody said they're gonna donate me some shades. They said I got struggle shades, man. That's crazy, man. They said I got struggle shades. I got them shades from Walgreens. I'm like Travis. I don't like a lot of flash. I'm trying to go to that UCLA game though. Homegirl tripping on me, man. You see how women do you? Tripping right now. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. So I'm gonna go to the UCLA game. Yeah, I heard about the conspiracy against Coach Prime. It's true though. It's I'm thinking there's some truth to it because of Joe Klatt. He said it. He said he's been talking to coaches behind the scenes and they despise what's happening with Coach Prime. It's because of the attention that he's getting, and they're not getting the attention, and they feel like they're a better team. That's just it's animosity, and they're trying to make them look bad. Yeah, I know. And Coach Prime alluded to it. He said that they're playing him and they're not playing his players. And what the Oregon coach did, he tried to embarrass him. That's what he did. But my thing is this. Okay, you guys got the better team, but you still got to have class. He didn't show any class what he did. You trying to run and score up like that, that's not classy. So that's just how I see it. Look at Reg Bond. Oh, not talking. I got a fake card of the screen in the back. Man, come on, man. But y'all be killing me. Y'all be killing me, man. Y'all be killing me. But that's what's happening. He getting a lot of attention, and it's because of who he is. He's been getting attention his whole career, so nothing has changed. But yeah, you might be the better team, and I can see by the third quarter, okay, you still have Knicks in the game, but at some point, run the ball, man. You can't keep running the score up. You got to have a little bit of class. And then Coach Prime didn't say anything to the guy, and he said that they play for clicks and stuff like that. Wouldn't you like to play for clicks? Didn't you have a camera in the locker room when you said that? So you were playing for clicks too. So all that type of stuff, man, it's just it's part of who he is. He gonna have hate that come his way. That's just all it is. But here's the thing though, them conspiring to make him look bad, that's a possibility. And I don't like it, but he already know that. So it's just who he is, man. And then also he's in a position now where he's competing for the top talent now because he's in the Power Five. So when he go to the recruit, when he's talking to someone that he's recruiting, he has more resources to offer now, better facilities and things like that. So he is in contention for all these 4 or 5 and whatever stars. He's in contention for it. But he just don't go off the stars though. He if you got talent, he's coming for you. So yeah, that's what they're mad at. And it's not his fault. I mean, shit, he got drafted to the Yankees when he was at Florida State. He had a storied career. Just it is what it is. Not his fault. He worked hard. It's not his fault. You said slap how you saw like Oregon was gentle. No, they were not. They weren't gentle. No, they were not. They don't have to. I'm not saying they have to be gentle. I'm just saying it's the way you do things. The fake punt was the fake bootleg punt. That was unnecessary. They didn't have to do that. That was the embarrassing. But Kermani caught it though. That's why I'm saying Kermani, get in your playbook so you can get out there. You look at his instincts. He was the one to catch it. He reacted fast to it. And he went in and tackled the guy. Now, even though the guy did, you might argue, well, the guy picked up the first down, but still he reacted. There's nobody in that stadium thinking they were going to do that. You said CU is number 75 in the 2024 draft. Which person from CU? Which person from CU? They got a couple future first round picks that play at CU right now. Johnson is one of them. That linebacker that just showed up, he gonna get his shot. I like his play. He's pretty good. They got some obviously Shador and Travis, Shiloh. In a few of the receivers and a few other players that I see as well. But but yeah. So now Oregon wasn't gonna drop 80. I'd be like, Coach, put me in the game. Suit me up, Coach. I said, if y'all don't get as I said, what's his name still in the game? Yeah, Nick's still in the game. Yeah, put me in. Oh, they did 49-3 against Georgia. Oh, the draft rankings. You said Shiloh, no way. He's always at the ball. He seemed like he's pretty good. He's always at the ball, and I like how he play. we're gonna see, like they said to the players, how we're gonna respond. You know, the truth shall set you free. So hopefully they got something cooking up for USC to get a running game going. He was the only touchdown that they did have was Harrison at the end. At least they didn't. There was no shutout. You said, yeah, we do need Shiloh on the field. We do. Hopefully he's all right. He'll be able to recover. He'll get some rest and stuff, and he'll be back. He said, get him now while you can, right? He's talking about those recruits coming in. He's gonna get everything is gonna improve. That's you said he's a magnet for recruits. That's the problem with Joe Clapp was saying, that he's gonna be in contention for these recruits, and they mad about it, these coaches. You like 51, right? Yeah, he is getting it done. But anyway, that's all I got to say about hopefully make the adjustments. I like the team, man. I do. I like everything that come with it. You know, the vlogs and everything else. And I like how they give us the behind the scenes. I like it all, man. I do. But Jackson State had a running game, so they need a running game. And then Shador can do what he got to do. Make some magic happen with that ball. Oh, I heard about that. Trying to flip a commit. I heard about it. He probably will flip him. Yeah, Alton mom is in Colorado. I saw her interview earlier on Big Dog Chico channel. If y'all get a chance, go to Big Dog Chico channel and you'll see Alton McCaskill mom. She gave an interview. Really good story he has. Really good story. And she helped him too, like, with his skills and stuff. You know how moms do. My mother didn't want me to play football. She didn't want me to box. She didn't want me to play football, nothing. She said it's too rough. I remember one time my mother didn't come to a lot of games, or my aunt. My aunt passed away now, but they never used to really come to the games like that until one day they showed up. And then they sitting up there on the stands, right? And that was a game I ain't get knocked out, but I'm on my back and they giving me smelling salts. I don't know why. I wasn't knocked out. I guess they want to see how I'm responding to it. And then I'm getting up. Here they coming on the field. It was embarrassing. She said, "Give me your helmet. You ain't playing no more." And my aunt, everything was Jesus, right? She put Jesus in everything. Lord help me, Jesus. She said, the Lord brought me here today. She said, look at your nose. It's all busted up. And she said, the Lord brought me here today. And here go my mother in back. That's right. Like co-signing her. Oh, that was so embarrassing. She said, give me your helmet because you ain't playing. Yes, Lord. Come on with me. And you talking about embarrassing. And I was like, yo, you got to get off the field. And my coach said, get off the field. Get them off. She said, I ain't going nowhere. But then finally they got off the field. And then at the end, baby, you all right? You need to go to the hospital. That was embarrassing. I'm like, no. Yeah, that was embarrassing, man. I still remember that. Because look, that wasn't Pop Warner. That was high school. And you know how no, I got cracked by the safety. Because and he didn't have to do it. Kind of how Travis got hit. When the ball is no way I'm gonna catch the ball. And he hit me, but he hit me right between the numbers though. With his we hit back then, we used to have them big shoulder pads. Only thing I remember was that somebody told me, bro, you hit the ground before your feet did. So I got the wind knocked out of me. landed right on my back. So that's all it was. And I saw stars and stuff like that. And then, you know, it was embarrassing. Mostly embarrassed. She said, "You are not playing no more. Give me your helmet." She took my helmet, man. It was crazy. I think the helmet got knocked off. She took the helmet. He is not playing. I played though. I finished. People laughing in the stands, stuff like that. You know, really giving it to me. But that was pretty much it. Yeah. I got scars and stuff to prove it. Yeah, I was seeing stars. I think my head hit the ground. Some I don't remember. I don't remember hitting the ground. I would have gone viral. It was one of them hits that you could hear it. You know how your ears be ringing? My ears was ringing. So I probably had a concussion. I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I had a concussion. That's what's wrong with me now, probably. But that's all right. I'm glad, you know, like I ain't go no further than that. No, this was a different kind of layout. I can't really, I don't know. People, I gave my boy on here. I don't know if Antoine, he come on here. I think he might have saw it. I'm like laid out, like motionless. But I was conscious though. It was crazy. I agree with you, Adam Hurley. We need to run the ball, keep the pressure off Shador. But I think Coach Prime is motivating them because he said we ain't got no running game. So we're going to get one this week. You say go Bucks. You mean Buffs or you mean go Bucks? You a Buccaneers fan? I think you meant go Buffs. I'm not telling all the stories because some of them embarrassing. You know, my football, nah, I ain't telling them all. The time I got cussed out on the field, I ain't telling that one. And the time I couldn't find my helmet because I didn't think I was getting in. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell that one. I had to borrow a helmet. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, I couldn't find my helmet, man. I didn't think I was getting in. You know, like they ain't playing me, you know. He said, "God damn it, you can't find your helmet." But yeah, man. But I like what Xavier Weaver said though. He said, "I like the criticism." He said, "I respond to it." And he said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna make me sharper." I like his reaction to it. So look for them to be all right. Look for them to, man, that'll be a big game. They pull it out. It's gonna be a big game. Really, that'll be a huge look for them to go 4-1. That'll be a huge look. So yeah, I can't wait for the game though. Man, let me see. It just depends on what the games before Prime, but I wasn't watching Colorado to be honest with you. I wasn't. I was watching USC. You know, I follow them. A few other teams. That was about it. I did watch that Utah game last year. But as far as Pac-12, not really. Unless USC playing or something like that. But they're getting ready to leave too, right? Isn't USC leaving the Pac-12? You said Zay is solid, has a bright future. Yeah, I like Xavier Weaver. I think he's pretty good wide receiver. I think he's gonna have a shot. And he caught a couple big passes for us. He's really solid. And it's just this game, you know, you win some, you lose some, but I do would like to see that running game though. Coach Prime off the hook though. He was like, he said, "No, y'all got to get back to the running game." He said, "It's like having a wife who can't cook and you expect a meal." But he's just trying to motivate though. I'm pretty sure of it. They going to the Big Ten? Okay. So they're leaving the Pac-12 as well. And then Colorado's leaving. And isn't Oregon? Are they leaving? Yeah, I heard about him. He is fired. And we gotta play, don't we gotta play Cam Ward as well? We gotta play him too, right? Cam Ward and Cam Rising. So we got a few good quarterbacks out there we're gonna play this year. It's gonna be every game this year is gonna be exciting. Every game, the lights, win or lose, every game the lights are gonna be on them. Every single game. Just prime, man. Every game is big. That's what I like about it though, really. I would love to see McCaskill out there, but from Coach Prime response today, they said they're bringing him along, you know. Speaking of Ward, what's the other safety we have? His last name is Ward. Haven't heard too much about him. And I know we have some injuries. I know Slusher, I haven't heard anything. I know he's rehabbing, right? Getting himself back together. So we got some injuries too. I'm curious to see what Jaquez is going to do this game. To see if he step up. Because like Coach Prime, he wants somebody to step up. So we're going to see. Man, this is a career builder for these players. Because just imagine Weaver go out there and receive for 140 yards this Saturday. Imagine what it's doing for his career against USC. So I know they're going to be up for this game. I know they are. Man, that's going to be a big game. But guys, let me get out of here. I ain't going to take too much of your time. Thank you for joining. It's just my opinions, guys. That's just how I talk. You know what I mean? It's just my opinions. I'm not trying to down the team or anything. It comes all hard sometimes because of my voice, but no, I'm not. I just wanted to see that running game. That's all. That's pretty much it. I just give my opinion. You know, I'm not always right. You know, and I'm sure as hell is not a coach. I'm not a coach, so you know, I only look at it from like a fan perspective, you know, like just watching from the outside in. That's all. But I'm not a coach. I don't have no experience coaching. I don't have no experience there. I don't have no Power 5 experience, just high school. That's it. That's as far as, but I've been watching football my life, so, but as far as real-time experience, like that's all I have. But yeah, how you been doing, Miss BS, on your channel? You doing all right? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The penalties. Yeah, they keep the penalties low. And anything can happen, man. Keep Shador on his feet, making decisions. Things could happen. But you guys have a good night. I'll see y'all sometime Friday. This week going fast, isn't it? So I'll see you guys sometime Friday and whatever news coming out. I saw, like I said, that news with the coaches hating. I know they don't like it, but you know, he ain't got to pay him no never mind. That's just what it is. And yeah, man, look like Xavier Weaver is fine. You know, that last game he hobbled off the field at the end. He seemed like he's fine, so that's good. But I like him and Horn. I think they're really good, top-notch receivers, in my opinion. They just got to get open somehow. You're gonna drop some passes. It happens. But I already ate already. Yeah, I don't eat this late. Not anymore. But y'all have a good one. Thank y'all for joining. All right, y'all be safe.